Okay. Start getting everything in position. Get over to the chat. And, oh, actually, how do I clear this again? This one, that, yes, that goes. Hey, Phil. That was perfect timing. I actually was just clearing my old chat. You got in just after I cleared it. Oh, nice. My welcome message talks to me too, so I'll have to see about fixing that out. I'm actually curious if this thing now works. I tried fixing some things. Let me see if set info actually works now. Oh, that's right. I forgot. I have to reset it every time. Well, do I want to quickly do that? Yeah, you know what? Let's quickly figure that out so it works. I'd like to actually have this thing working. Where are those actions? And oh, which actually I think that should be all I had to do. Did it put it in there twice? That's not supposed to happen. Uh-oh. Still not working. Why aren't you working? Is this the wrong one? Oh, that might be the wrong one. Maybe that's why. Yes, I used the wrong one. And that's why it triggered twice. Okay. Now. There we go. Now it works. I'll have to rename those so I don't mix up which is which. So yep, late start tonight, but finally here. How's your week been, Phil? Yeah, I'm feeling better. It was just so much happening last week. Um, Really more like uh, my wife was at a conference, so it was me and the boys for a lot of the week. And by Friday, I needed that time to decompress. And though Lego probably would have been a way to do it, it was just like I needed that sit, hang out on the couch in front of the TV for those hours instead, and just be able to decompress that way last week. So feeling better. Um, Still, now it's one of those, the live streaming's fun, but more and more I start getting inside my own head about it. I'm starting to feel the same way I did when I did a previous channel for a while, although I didn't live stream on that one. And now it's having that internal fight with myself on, do I keep it up? Do I keep going? Do I not want to do it? Do I want to keep, like, the back and forth? So I want to at least finish Soundwave and go from there and try things out. And one of the things is like messing around with the chat things and stuff to show up on the channel, and I mean on the overlays and stuff like that. Like this week, I didn't even bother setting it up to do the the vertical stream. I'm just gonna do the regular video and just relax with it tonight and see what's going on. But on that note, why don't I go ahead and almost launched up the wrong thing. why don't we switch over and get started on building Soundwave. Oh, now I can't seem to get this back. There we go. Okay. So where were we? We finished up... Oh, that's right. We kind of finished up the, like... these, like, arm pieces. And so now we're going to be building an arm. Okay, bag 6. Move these boxes around. I had a... It was also a little bit tough to get set up in here. Since I wasn't streaming for part of the week, I was building some of my old sets. And so the table was all covered with some of the like woodland type of sets from many years ago. It's another one of those cases where I'm missing pieces that I can't understand how I'm missing them. Like, they're big, unique pieces. It's not like I'm missing, like, small things that got sucked up by the vacuum when I was a kid because I was too lazy to pick them up. Or they got lost in the back of a bin somewhere and never made it into the new thing. It's like big corner pieces that were unique to, like, castles and fortresses, and I'm missing, like, 4 of them. It's like, where did they all go? All right. Here we go. Yeah, the one good thing is I'm making note of the pieces that I'm missing, and I plan to put together an order, probably on Bricklink, to replace the pieces and try to put the sets together so that at least, like, then I could decide. It's like, do I make sure everything is in good condition and do I sell it, or do I just get replacement pieces and then put them aside? So if I plan to hold on to them, they're in a bin that can be rebuilt at some point. That's what I've been doing with them so far. I've been trying to make note of what's missing and put it in a bag. I also apologize. Sorry. I have this nagging cough that, of course, is acting up tonight. So I'll do my best not to cough directly into the microphone. Because that's no fun for anybody. Wow, sometimes these dark blue pieces are really tough to see what they are on this, like, glossy paper. Oh, right. Where are the vents? Like, one of my thoughts tonight was about Friday night. Like, part of me felt, well, I was a little bit selfish. My son just got, he wanted a new Pokemon game and bought, with his own money, he got Pokemon Z to A, and he's been playing it, and it looks like a lot of fun. And part of me was like, oh, I don't know. I want to stream and build Soundwave, but part of me wants to relax up on the couch and play this Pokemon game. And so then it starts running wild in my head. I was like, well, you know, you're choosing to do these streams. You could just not. And so then that's just that internal fight. I hate that fight. Arguing with myself over things. And then being annoyed with myself later. They are fun. This one, he, it's so different. I don't know. Have you played any of this new one? The Z. I guess not the newest one. There's the newest one on the Switch 2, but Z to A. It's like it's not turn based battling. It's like a little bit more like real time. You have cooldowns on your, well, I guess not real time, but you have cooldowns on your attacks, and if you don't do anything, you just get pummeled by the other Pokemon. So it was definitely a learning curve for my son. Oh yeah, we have that one too. That one was a little bit different. He kind of liked that one. He jumps over to it now and then, and doesn't really stick with it much. But he plays that one sometimes when he gets bored. His favorite right now was like Sword and Shield. Um, but he enjoys that one sometimes. It was hard because he kept seeing about games that were out there, and then he'd say like, "Oh well," and we'd want him to wait. He'd say, "Well, I can get it with my own money," and it's hard to say no when he's gonna use his own money to buy a game that he wants. So it's like, well, all right. Let me see. Getting that on there. Okay. Then over in this part. Oh, I missed putting something on someplace. Oh, I was supposed to do two of these, and I only did one. Oh boy, I can tell that I just want to start to go into a coughing fit. So we'll see. I might turn the mic around and just not do a whole lot of talking. Or maybe I should have done had a little bit of like a spoon of honey or something before I started. I feel like the more I think about it, the more it makes sense for my son to be enjoying um, like Pokemon with as much as he likes Lego, because it sort of fits. Sticker 7. Um, with the collecting, like I feel like his biggest thing for Lego is actually, sorry, collecting the sets. So when he sees that there's like a Minecraft set that he doesn't have, he wants it. Um, like whenever there's like new sets he doesn't have, he wants them, and it just goes along with like the Pokemon collecting. It's like, oh, there's a Pokemon I don't have, I got to catch it, and so it kind of fits. And so then if there's a new game with, he'll look through, like he got a book for Christmas, I think, that had all the Pokemon in it, or at least all the ones as of the time that book came out, and he wants to. He'd look at one, and say, "What game is this one in?" And then he wants to go get that game. So he's actually super disappointed that so many are in like older games. Oh, okay. Is it coming back? Is it coming back? Oh, everything's low again as usual. Come on. Turn it off. Turn it on. Let's get connected back up again. I don't know why this likes to do this sometimes. Let's go. Yeah, I know you got a bunch of dropped frames. What's happening? Oh, come on. What is happening? Did it just go down again? What? Oh, yeah, it's like super slow. What is going on? There we go. That one's going. Is it coming back yet? Okay. Oh. Is it coming back? I see this looks good now. This doesn't look like it's back yet. Let me refresh that. Because this has good connection now. Oh. Alright, I think... Alright, I think I'm back. I'm getting like I still have a notification, but I do see like it looks like it should be going okay now. Oh, that's buffering again though. Oh, but it says the notification's gone. So I think I think I'm back. Okay. All right. Yeah, I don't sorry. Oh, jeepers creepers. This is just a bad night all around. Yeah, I don't know what that was about. My Wi-Fi completely died down to like nothing, even though I'm feet away from the modem and the router, and it went all the way down to like 2 megabits. It's like, well, that's not going to work very well. But I think everything looks like it's smooth now. Always seems to be right now that something like that happens. I'm not sure what that's about. Watch, I probably have something built in somewhere that reboots the Wi-Fi weekly at 10 o'clock that is screwing me up or something. Holy moly. Though I don't remember setting anything like that up. Okay. Let me get the chat back to where it was. Oh yeah, when the router doesn't want to cooperate. Yeah, and it always seems to be whenever I do it, then I go to like a site to do a speed test, and it'll be like, oh, like 2, 3, 4. It's like, oh, that's terrible. Run it again. 200, 300. It's like, so what? Did you just notice? I had to do a speed test for you to figure it out. Though I switched my my router. I went to like a mesh Wi-Fi. I had one, and I switched to a new one. That was supposed to be better because it was starting to give me trouble. It was older, so I was getting a new one. My mom was visiting the other day, and she was like, "Oh, we were thinking of getting one. Like, what's the one you have?" I was like, "Oh, yeah, don't get the one I have." Because the problem I have with mine is that it works great for a while, and then after a few days, like my phone won't move from one access point to another. And so I'll go from one part of the house to another part of the house, and all of a sudden I'm on cell, or it'll tell me that I have terrible signal. It's like, well, because you didn't switch over. There's another thing right over there. Just connect to that one. So I don't know. I think I made a mistake when I did my research for the more recent one that I bought. But you were saying that the collecting, um, which is funny because I feel like the collecting, yeah, the collecting aspect. Okay, I'm looking back. I couldn't find all the chats because of the way the connection dropped out. Um, yeah, and he really wants like some of the older ones because he'll keep talking about a Pokemon that's only in like an older game. And it's like, sorry, we can't get that one. That was on like one of the older systems. He goes, well, can we get it? It's like, well, I can look to see, but like they don't make it anymore, which means we have to buy it like somewhere else. And of course, it's with it being like not made anymore, it's not exactly cheap. So, and he definitely wants to be able to transfer them. That's one of the problems because I tried to figure out if I could just use an emulator to let him play the game, and he says he'd be okay with that, but it's like I don't think so. I think he wants to be able to catch a Pokemon in one of the older games and then transfer it. It's like no, we wouldn't really be able to do that. So, but he has fun. Yeah, right. That's the big problem. So, but at least he keeps moving forward with them. Um, I can't remember where it was. I think I was saying when it dropped out, like his favorite one that he keeps going back to that he enjoys the most is Sword and Shield. Um, but then every now and then, like before that, I had Scarlet, and so he was playing that a little bit. But he likes Sword and Shield better with the more linear progression. Although he's enjoying Z to A, like being able to just kind of run around. It's not quite as large. He had a hard time with Scarlet because of how large it was and where he could go. Um, it was a little bit overwhelming, I think. But he, oh my goodness, he was doing fine with Z to A. Let's see. That connection issue is really like throwing me. I'm getting lost. Threw me off my game. Open world can get overwhelming quick. Yeah. It does make me think, like, I wonder if you would enjoy the older games that really were, like, I don't want to say don't look as nice. I mean, there were some of the re releases that still look pretty good, but they're not the same. Like, they're different than what he's used to. But, my goodness. It's like all of a sudden this just tickle in my throat pops up. Um, but like they still look pretty good. But I wonder if being more linear and being like, well, this is the way you go to get to this gym, and then after you beat that gym, you're going this way to get to this area for this gym, and it's a lot more direct. It was a little bit easier for him, but he's doing pretty good with this one. Okay. Line this piece up. Okay. And something was falling. last week when I was looking for extra pieces that were down on the floor, the biggest, well, no, I take that back. I was going to say the biggest spider I've ever seen was hanging out behind one of my bins of Lego pieces, and when I slid it out, it was right there. It didn't move. I was like, "Oh no." Like, don't move. Let me find something. Um, Luckily, it didn't go running away, and then I'd have to worry that it's somewhere down here. I unfortunately did have to squash him, even though I could see that he had nicely taken care of some other bugs down here for me. But I was sorry, Mr. Spider. I do not want you hanging out down here where I can't see where you are. What is this? So this is over here, and oh, they just click on like this. All right. Spiders are a struggle for you. Yeah, usually if I can see them like far enough away, I'm okay, and I can prepare myself. Yes, outside, definitely. Yeah, feeling the same way. Um, and if it's a spider that I'm not worried about, if it's like a smaller one or I can catch him like in an easy way, like I can try to catch him and get him outside. But this one, he was like down on the floor, between the floor and the wall, like pinned in a little spot. It's like, no, you're going to get squashed. Sorry. I can't help you this time. Um, but yeah, as long as I can prepare myself and see them, if they surprise me, then they're toast immediately. I feel bad for my kids because it'll always be like, "Oh, there's a spider," and now I like it's when I can't get out of the house, so I end up having to squish it. And be like, "Did you squish it?" Yeah, buddy, I did. Oh, interesting. Oh, this part moves. That makes sense now. Okay. And another sticker. Sticker 11. Sticker 11. This one. I like when the sticker just goes on a regular old flat rectangular piece where if you end up realizing you put it on backwards or something, then you just swap the piece around. I mean, ideally, there wouldn't be stickers, but at least if they're simple ones I don't have to worry about, then it's a little bit better. One of my kids is like so into bugs. Like given the opportunity when it's like time to pick a shirt for school. It's like, do you want to wear the shirt with the bugs on it? Yeah. All right. You got it. I had to take him along to an appointment, and I brought a bug book that was more of like a bug, like encyclopedia style, and it was like just we could just go through page by page and kill time. So a bug collection. Oh, that's cool. And it's funny too because like I don't. I hope he doesn't lose it because I do have a problem with bugs sometimes. Like not usually, it's not bad, but it's like you were saying. Sometimes it's a struggle, and I kind of hope that I don't pass that on. Like I want them to be able to handle bugs and just deal with it. Um, but when I was a kid, I can't remember what it was, 5th grade, I think. Um, I did a report for school on all sorts of different bugs, and because my uncle was a photographer, so he had a bunch of pictures outside of bugs, and flowers, and like, so he would get a lot of them. And from being outside, he caught a bunch, and so we were able to have a bunch of like slides and oh, what's the thing? A slide projector, like with stuff on it, and we even had like little like petri dishes with some bugs that we caught that we put in it, and it was really cool. Which was funny because my teacher hated bugs. Um, in fact, we had a museum that was in the city was having a special like bug uh, exhibit, and me and my family had gone to it. And when she found out that we had gone, she asked me like how bad it was because the school was supposed to go there on a field trip. And she was like, "How bad is it?" It's like, "No, it's all right." She probably still hated it though. She did not like bugs. Okay. How do we have, so this piece, that piece. Yep, yep, yep. And oh, I see. Okay. There's another one of these. And where's the, oh, there it is. Here. And this one goes on here. Okay, like that. And then these, I always like when they use these for like fingers for mechs and like robots and things. I always think these are a neat use for that. Like, they just seem appropriate. There we go. Soundwave's hand. One on the end here. There we go. Nice arm. And then this goes right over here. Bend the elbow so that it can sit up here. Oh. Don't want to cover all the light so I can see what I'm doing. There we go. Now to build the other arm. Okay. Maybe, where can you go, Soundwave? Bang it into the microphone. Okay. See if that'll work. And the 4. All right. And a 2. And the corner piece here. And now we need this one and this one, and 2 of the blues like this. And it goes on here right there. Then we put another these. Oh, Phil, it was funny. I was having dinner with my boys earlier tonight, and I noticed the notification for the what was it, pirate castle like ship video you put up, and they were in the middle of eating. I didn't think anything of it. I started to I started to quickly take a look at it, and they both like jumped out of their seat. What you watching? What you watching? We want to see. We want to see. It's like, yes, I probably should not have started watching that at the table. Mostly because I did that and then it distracted them from their food, but I quickly showed them quick and I said, "Oh, it's just Lego." And they went back. They both wanted to watch for a minute, but then they quickly went back to eat. I think my problem was that I left the sound on, so they heard I was watching something and immediately wanted to know what it was. It's like, yes, the classic mistake. I left the sound on my phone. Started to watch a video. Okay, and then this one through here. This is I'm kind of surprised that this one bag, because there's still a decent amount left. I think, yeah, there's still a decent amount, and this one bag is going to do both arms. Oh boy, this one's tough. Holy moly! There we go. Okay. There and now. So that's like that. I need a blue here, right? Yep. And then this one goes here. And then this one goes here. So that's that. Oh, and now this blue one on here. Oh, actually, I should probably put the sticker on first. Good. All right. Pretty good. Ah. It's funny. As much as I don't want stickers, I almost feel like it's almost somewhat appropriate on a Transformer set because of all the decals the Transformer toys used to have anyway. I think I have a handful that have the little like hologram piece that still works when you put your thumb on it to like warm it up. Not all of them do, but some of them do. Main ASMR videos this month are both nautical. Pirate Fort and the Endurance. Oh, cool. I know, I need to almost try out. At one point I thought about watching some of those, like when you do the builds while I'm working. Sometimes I have a really hard time finding music that I want to listen to. It's almost either like it's music when I'm trying to work is either too distracting or like almost not distracting enough. Like I can't get into a groove with it. I've been toying with the idea of putting on some of your videos to have just the like clicking of the Legos in the background instead. But I don't know. Maybe I'd get too sucked into watching the build. But I'm willing to risk it. the big danger with all the old Lego, not Legos, the old Transformers we have in the houses, how easily they were to like pinch. Yeah, for it to just to be the background noise. I know. I feel like I would probably almost need to set it up in a place where I couldn't see it. Like maybe if I put it on like a tablet and then turn the screen around so I can just hear it. I wonder if I could stream the audio from it to like one of the speakers in my office, or my office room, I should say. It's like office makes it sound fancy. It's definitely not fancy. It's the room with a computer in it and storage of everything else. But maybe I could play it on the speaker, and that way I wouldn't be tempted to watch what's getting built. And then this piece goes on here. And so it goes together this way. There you go. And now this one with this, and it goes through. This one goes on this side. Then click here. Yep. Oh. Nope, I did that backwards. In my mind when I was putting this on, it's like, oh, there's no backwards. There's no wrong way. Nope, there's a wrong way because I did it the wrong way. This one, then these two with the 2x3 on top. And what happened? I got lost. Okay. Like that. Skyrim ambience. Yeah, I gotta find something. It's funny though, like sometimes I don't know. It's almost like I have to find my exact mood for whatever music I want to listen to. Sometimes I'll throw something on and it's exactly what I was looking for, and it could be something. Sometimes if it's something that I'm singing along to, it's like that's the worst possible thing. And then sometimes if it's something I know well and I'm singing along to, it's perfect. It's like I'm going along and getting the work done while the music's playing. It just seems strange. It's like it's whatever like headspace I'm in at the moment. We'll see if I've got some new bosses now. We'll see if they're as cool as they always seem to say they are about if as long as the work gets done type of situations. They always seem to say that, and then it's like until that's not what they meant. Okay, this one goes to this side here. And click this on here. Oh, I forgot. this piece goes in like that. Now for the hand for this side. Let me take this and this and flip it over, and then these two this way with this one like this. It's funny, my youngest was building a Lego set that was the, I don't know what the official one was, but it's the Spider-Man, Sandman, and Venom. And, what was that, Spider-Man 3? And we just finished putting it together. And when he got home, he wanted to take it all apart so he could rebuild it again. Although then he took a piece and walked away with it, and it got lost immediately. So we'll see what happens. All right. Well, that was bag 6 for Soundwave's arms. Looks like bag 7. What time is it? 10:30. Okay. We'll give it a try. That's bag 8. Where's bag 7? Here's bag 7. My guess. Let's see. Where can we put these guys? Where can we put Soundwave? Yeah. Can you hang out over there? Is that a good spot for you? You know what? Let me see. Maybe here. See how that works. Right? And like rebuild it like immediately. It was actually he did excellent building that one. Like he could find the pieces and try to put them in the right spot. He had a little bit of a problem actually clicking them in a couple times. Like we had to help out a little bit for that, but he was doing pretty good all on his own. All right. Go in here, and it's great. 2 under there. Okay, and then that black, and then a light blue like this, and then this blue like that, and then a yellow sticking off the end there. Okay. Now an 8. Right? Yeah. 8. But not a flat. Oh, here it is. Okay. With 4 of these. 1, 2, and a 3, and a 4. And they go like this. Whoops. Okay. Put a gray 2 top here. And then this one here. Oh, fun. Here we go. All right. So then no, backwards. 2 blues, 4 yellows, trying to build this backwards, and 1 gray right here. And then we put this single one there with, where is it? This blue here and a yellow. And then another gray. That. All right. Then we follow that up with this gray one here. Gray, blue. And single this one here. And 5. Okay. Ooh, more of the seats. So we do, okay, so starting at the end of these, 2 blues, and then like a gray, and then 3 grays. Light grays. 1, 2, and 3. All right. Whoops. And then so this piece is this blue on here with this on top, yeah, and it goes here, followed by this one. Jeez, the leg is flying. Whoa! And then I almost busted it. And the gray piece, okay. And then this blue one here, followed by this here, that, okay, and another of the blue ones. That must be like what? Actually, I'm not even sure. This must be, I'm guessing this is going to be something outside. Or maybe this, yeah, I'm not sure. And then the gray one here. Okay, then putting it down. This one there. And then the blue one next to it. That one. And then this one I can easily see myself skipping a step around here. Yep, that's right. Yep, coming together. I see, this is going to be like parts that click. I'm wondering if these are for the bottom or if it's the upper part. Because I can picture like the way the notches from what I remember of like the legs that like go out, they like click up. So I can't tell if this is going to be the lower or the upper. It's always funny when you can't quite tell what it is you're building. And then a blue stripe. And then a black. Then a blue with sticker number 3 on it. Oh, well, the color of it really helped me on that one because that sticker was not the best placement. But the color of the sticker works really well with the color of the piece, which saved me a little bit. There's several things you can do with a drunken sailor. Let's see. I remember you can shave his belly with a rusty razor. Was that one? Yep. I thought it was funny because I remember we had one, I can't remember, snowstorm. Wasn't this past winter? I think it was maybe the winter before where it. Oh, I should double check that's the right one. 5. Yes. We had one snowstorm that was like late at night. And for whatever reason, like all sorts of like that song and some like other like, well, actually I think if I remember correctly, the songs technically weren't sea shanties, but they were like similar to them, and for whatever reason it was keeping me going, clearing the driveway late at night because the snowblower wouldn't work that year. I can't remember if that was one of the songs, but that song always makes me think of which one was that? One of the Assassin's Creed games. Was it called Black Flag? Where it was like you were out at sea. I thought that was the name of it. It was one of the ones I liked some of the original ones, and then I kind of liked that one. Black Flag, yeah. That one was kind of fun. I actually guess I kind of liked most of those games. I don't know. That might have been the last one I played, though. Rogue had some sailing. I remember me and a friend from work were trying out. We were beta testing. Well, I don't know. I always call it beta testing. I think technically it was called beta testing, but I think it was kind of open to anybody that wanted to try it. When Google was first doing their like testing for playing games in a web browser um, for Stadia, and you could play. Oh, what was the name of that one? The Assassin's Creed that was like. Oh, was it Greece or something? Can't remember exactly which one when it was, but it was. But you got to try it out, and for playing it, they gave you like a free PC copy that you could play um, after. But of course, it had you couldn't use it on like the streaming thing. It was just for actual PC game, and none of the computers I had could run it until more recently. And I think I was able to find it and I could play it if I wanted to. Um, but I'd already played it all the way through, and that was one of the things I found with those games is that once I played it through, I didn't really care to go back. I like a game that I can. I like a game that doesn't feel like work to keep going back and exploring more, but has plenty to keep entertained, which I feel like is rare in general. Like I can't even complain that it's like, oh, games now they don't give you that. Like games back when I was a kid didn't do that either. The only challenge to going back and playing it again was that it was a challenge to go back and play it again, which I would still be happy to pick up Legend of Zelda and play it again. Every now and then I feel like, hey, I kind of want to do that again. Far too many hours in Skyrim and Fallout. Yeah. I can't remember which one. I had um, Elder Scrolls. Uh, what was the Ob- Oblivion um, on Xbox way back when, and I played one of the Fallouts. I can't remember which one. Um, Both of them I did for a long time, but it was it whatever. I don't know exactly what it was about it, but something about it just ended up like turning me off, and I just couldn't really get into it. Oh, I built this backwards, didn't I? I did something wrong here. Oh, this is in the wrong spot. Never played Oblivion. I did play Morrowind. Yeah, and you know what? I think I really enjoyed a lot of the stuff in Oblivion. Um, but it wasn't until I think it was my brother because he was playing it too, and um, it was like there was this whole like portal thing going on where you had the area to go around and then you had all these like portals to go into to like explore. And I feel like it was one of the first things they tell you in one of the towns was like, "Oh, hey, go check out the portal. It's going to be tough, but you should go check it out." And I didn't. I was like, "Well, I'm going to go check that out later." And I was going through playing the game, leveling up, and my brother's like, "So did you check out any of those portals yet?" I was like, "No, I figured I'll do that in a little while." And he's like, "Yeah, you probably really messed that up." And I was like, "What do you mean?" And it was like the portal areas would scale to whatever level you were, and because he did the same thing, and when he finally got around to doing it, they were so like overpowered that he was like, "It's not fun." So because he was going in there and just getting absolutely destroyed by the mobs in there. And I feel like I sort of did the same thing with Fallout because where things like would scale as you did things. I really enjoyed a lot of it and a lot of the little stuff. But I think my problem with those games is I usually end up, and it's not the game's fault. I end up getting so stuck on a lot of the side quest stuff that like the main story gets lost. What I should really do is like next time I have a game like that to play, I should just get into it, maybe do some side quest things here and there along the way that seem like they might be important, but other than that, just like stick to the main quest for some of it, because I get so sidetracked that it's usually not fun. Like I can't remember which Fallout it was. There was one I was playing that like almost the same thing happened. I was going and doing a mission, and some like huge, super tough, like mutant guy was in a spot that he really wasn't supposed to be. And my brother was like, "Yeah, that guy wasn't there in mine. He was a different type of bad guy. Like, what did you do?" And when he looked at it, he goes, "Yeah, you did the same thing." And I haven't really played one since. But I think part of it is they just might not. Some of it was fun. It just might not have been my style. That's one thing I actually wish I could do is like hide games on my like Switch menu, because I have some games that just aren't appropriate for my kids to play yet. And so then when they started up to go play Pokemon, it's like, "What's that one?" It's like, "It's not appropriate for you." Why? It's just not. When can I play it? Not for a long time. Okay, and then this comes like all the way through? No, not all the way, like half and half. Though what was the one that I did? My brother got it, and I played it when he was done with it. Fable, I think. Yeah. Which I can't remember which one. Like I jumped in somewhere in there. He got um I can't remember where he started. I want to say maybe he started with, did he start with 3? I can't remember if it was 2 or 3. I think it was 2. Like we hadn't played 1. And he jumped in with 2, and then we played it, and that one was fun. I like that. Of course, the favorite between me and my brother and my cousins was uh, GoldenEye on the N64. That one was always a hit. Every sleepover. Love Fable and Fable 3. 2 wasn't your favorite? Yeah, you know what? And for me, they all blend together. I'm actually not positive which ones I played. Um, I think we did all of them, but I can't actually be positive. Oh, not that piece, this piece. And click this one up in here. I feel like that was always one that, because that's when your actions kind of like changed the way you were in the game a little bit, right? I think that was one. Any games that were like that were usually ones that me and my brother kind of played the most, um, just to kind of see how the game would be a little bit different if you made slightly different choices. Goes in here. Like that. Yeah. And then this over, and this Yeah, morality. Okay. It was always funny too. Whenever I can't remember which game did he do it. Oh, Star Wars, Knights of the Old Republic. Um, my brother used to have like this system when he would play the different games that would do stuff like that, where it was he would he always played it with a certain mindset each time. It's like, okay, first I'm gonna play it where I do everything for the money, like a bounty hunter style type of a thing, and then the next playthrough was like fully good. And then the next playthrough was okay, fully bad, and then the next playthrough was like okay, now I'm gonna try to make the choice I would make. It was just always kind of funny. I thought I remembered something about Fable. I wasn't sure if it was gonna be a remake or if it was gonna be another game. Okay, bag 8. So I was wrong. I thought it was gonna be bag 7, bag 8 was gonna be like the legs. Now let's see. It's 11 o'clock. Uh, it's actually right at 11. I think that's probably gonna be it. I'm gonna stick with just bag 7. As much as I want to get more of this leg put together for Soundwave, um, with the late start, I think I'm just gonna call it there. You could be completely right. It might be a remake, especially with the way they do games a lot lately. You know what? I'm just gonna I'm just gonna check. Let me see what I can see with a quick search. See what they have saying. A new Fable title. Oh, so that's not going to be very useful though. The game is a reboot. Yeah. So like yeah. Yep. So I think you're right. All right. Well, thanks Phil for coming in. Yeah. Thanks for hanging out. Let me switch around here. Okay. Yeah. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for hanging out. It was good to see you. Good to talk. And have a great weekend. Have a great rest of your night. And I will probably see you next Friday. I want to at least finish Soundwave before I make any real decisions on where I'm going to be going with this. I don't know if I want to keep going with the lives just to have fun, try to do videos, or what I want to be doing. But for right now, I'll keep going with that. So thanks for coming in, chatting with me, having it be a nice Friday night. So take it easy, and I'll see you next week.